All right, today we are on the northeast side of Tucson, back out at Rancho Soldados, featuring their re-grand opening of the community. We're gonna be looking at Fairfield Homes, which is one of the builders out here. And if you're looking for luxury, acre lots, and mountain views from the front, back, and all around, this is gonna be the perfect location for you. There's shopping nearby, amazing hiking, biking, walking trails. It is the perfect Southern Arizona location. We're gonna take a look inside this model home, and you're gonna wanna see the views from the backyard because I'm not joking about these mountain views. Let's go take a look inside. Okay, come on in. Now, we are at the Manzanita floor plan, which is one of their biggest floor plans with Fairfield Homes. This is just under 3,800 square feet, 4-bedroom, 5-bath, and a 3-car garage. Now, I'm giving you a little teaser of the great room and kitchen, but we're gonna start over here. We have this really beautiful entryway, and as you can see, soaring ceilings. You have 12-foot ceilings throughout the main grate area, which is spectacular. It really gives that really grand feeling. Right off of the front door, you're going to have a den office space with a window. So this is perfect if you work from home, or if you just need an office space, or even maybe a small second living room. This is perfect right off of the main entry, but it's nice and quiet, and it's gonna be a little bit secluded from the house in my opinion, but you can still get your good workflow in. Now, as we're going through, look at all of this entryway is just really impressive to me. You have your light fixture up ahead, and this house is available on the market. So we'll talk about pricing and what's to offer in this community with lots, builders, everything later on in the video. So you'll want to make sure you stay for that. We'll get to the primary and the kitchen, but let me show you how awesome this split floor plan is. Now, this is a spec home, so it is pre-selected with finishes. As you can see, you have your really nice square tile, and this is throughout the entire house, which is really, really great. Right through here, this is going to be your guest side of the house. The great thing with Fairfield, and kind of what you find in a lot of luxury builders, is that when you have guest rooms, they have their own en-suites, which is spectacular. So right through here, between your 2 guest bedrooms, this is going to be like your teen retreat room, just your flex space, which is really nice. And you can see it fits a huge couch. You have great natural lighting all throughout the entire house. And then you could set your TV up over there, which is also really great. This is perfect, again, if you have kids and they kind of want their own space, or if you have guests, or if you just want to keep your TV and everything off from your main formal area. This is going to be the first guest bedroom. Now, there's no furniture in these guest bedrooms, but I really wanted to give you a feel. These are huge rooms. You can easily fit a king-size bed in here with quite a bit of furniture. And then every guest bedroom has a walk-in closet as well. So especially if you have kids, or if you just need extra storage, these are gonna be the best options for you. This would also work really well if you are a multi-gen family, maybe you have older kids or parents that live with you. This could flow really well, and everyone has their own space. They're not necessarily having to share. Now, I mentioned all of the guest bedrooms have their own ensuite. So this is a spec home, so this is already predetermined, but if you were going to build from ground up, you could design this however you want. If you wanted all showers in the guest bedrooms, if you wanted tubs, you could do that, which is really nice. You can customize what works and fits best for you. Now, the cool thing about this community is I've had some wonderful clients move here and they love it. I mentioned that you have amazing mountain views. I'm not kidding, it's from every corner. My clients, Anna and Cliff, they're wonderful people. They have 3 mountain ranges that they can see just from their backyard. So if you're looking for mountains, this is the community for you. And if you are looking to either relocate, or if you already live here and you haven't checked out this community or any of the other locations in town, give me a call. My phone number is down below. You can text, call, email me. I'd love to help you. I know of all the communities, and I'll be able to help you fit and find your perfect needs for when it comes to moving here. Now, first guest bedroom, I mentioned that this is a 4-bedroom, 5-bath. So right across from your first guest bedroom and across from the teen retreat room or your flex room, you have your second guest bedroom. They're carbon copies of each other, same size bedrooms. You have your great walk-in closet, and you have 10-foot ceilings in the bedrooms, which is really nice, in the guest bedrooms. But again, basically carbon copy of the first guest, which is really nice. Now, I'm sure you're like, Rachel, what does this cost? We'll get there. I'm gonna go over all pricing, lots, and again, you can customize a lot of the options here, or you can find a really great quick move-in that works for you. Here we go, here's a shower. So the other one had a tub and shower combo. You could just do all bathrooms with showers, or you can do them all with tub shower combo, but it's really cool because it shows you how you can design and play with tile and let your imagination run wild as well. So no one has to share a bathroom, no one has to fight over countertop space, which is also really, really nice. Now, one thing that I'm noticing throughout is that they use really nice finishes, even though it is a spec home, quick move-in home. You're still going to have, really nice, I think these are 5-inch baseboards or so. I'll measure them later and I'll note it in, but they use nice finishes. Again, this is a luxury community, so those are kind of expected when it comes to these types of communities. Now, actually, I feel like this bedroom is the biggest of all of the guest bedrooms, which pretty sure it is. You have 2 windows, amazing mountain views from those windows, and then you have your closet, your walk-in closet, and then your ensuite. Let's see what this one has a shower. So come take a look at this one. Pretty similar to that other one, same color combo, but the great thing is, even though this is a quick move-in, they use nice stuff. It's still going to have, it's not like boring and bland where sometimes builders, they do spec homes, but they're just pretty blah and basic. You're gonna get some really nice designer touches in what they choose in the finishes as well. Now, I had mentioned there's Fairfield in this community. There's 2 other builders that can build in this community, but with Fairfield, they are also offering their newest floor plans that are at their Dove Mountain Marina location. They can be built here. So we're gonna talk about that later on in the video, and I will show you all of the floor plans and all of the options you can do out here, because if this one doesn't fit your needs, I promise you there is a floor plan that will work perfectly for what you're looking for. Before we go and look at the great room, I want to show you, this is the access to, I mentioned it's a 3-car garage. This is the access to the 3rd car garage. So it's going to be a single garage. Right through here, you have epoxy floors. And what I have had many clients use, if they're not using this for a car, they'll turn this into a little at-home gym. You can easily add a wall unit here, and it's a finished garage. I've also had people that they will insulate the door panel and the sides and everything. So this is perfect if you're gonna put like a squat rack or like a yoga mat or do Pilates or something. This is very doable to have as an at-home gym if you don't want to use one of the bedrooms or something. So this is great. Plus you get great views of the Rincon Mountains from that window. But again, there's no bad lot here. They all have every single mountain range in Tucson that you can see, which is spectacular. So let's go take a look at the kitchen, great room, living room, and of course the primary. Okay, don't cheat. We're gonna look at the great room and kitchen in just a few minutes, but I wanna show you the primary. And just to give you an idea, right over here, that's the entrance to the garage and the laundry room. There's a cool little feature that I'm gonna show you as we walk through, so stay tuned for that. Right off of your main hosting living area, you have your powder room. So again, it's not a basic kind of boring. You have undermount lighting under the cabinets. You have some really nice designer, I think this is marble rock feature here, and then your toilet. So guests aren't having to use your bathroom or your kids or the guest bedrooms, which is really nice. Right here, little nook. I've seen people put just either shelves or something there, but just like a design feature, you could put like an olive tree plant or something, which is nice, little space for that. Right through here, we have we'll get to the bathroom, but we have the primary room. Now, 12-foot ceiling, so it does expand in the primary, which is really nice, gives it that super grand feeling. And then this is a huge room. There's a lot of furniture in here. So this is a massive room. You can have so much space for if you're wanting to keep it very minimalistic, Or if you are wanting to kind of put a lot of furniture and make it your own space, you can do it in here. You can fit a couch, you can fit a pull-out, whatever you want. The space is in here. And then of course, in every room, you have great natural lighting throughout because of the window spaces. Now through here, oh, before I forget, we checked, measured, and the baseboards are 4 inches in this one. But of course, if you're customizing or some others, they can go 5, 6, however you want them. Now, I love this bathroom. You have 2 giant vanities. This one I think would be mine because it's the biggest if I got to live in this house. But you don't have to share space. You have the continuing undermount lighting. And then I think I need to patent it, but the party shower right behind me, which is really nice. And I am curious, if you're familiar with Fairfield or if you've played on their website, which is your favorite floor plan? Comment that down below because I really love the Sabino floor plan, but I'm interested to see which one's your favorite. Love this shower. Really nice designer tile. You have your standard shower head. I've seen some of their quick move-ins where it has the standard and then the waterfall or even a wand. So not all quick move-ins are made the same. Some might have some additional features, that was bright, some additional features or add-ons that can make it a little bit more luxurious. Here's that second vanity here, which is really nice. You have your water closet here. And then through here, you have a linen closet. So the great thing about these homes is there's a lot of storage. Here in Arizona, we do not have basements. We do have attic space, but it's not made for storage. That is pretty much for your mechanic system and or ductwork. So not to store it there. Check out this closet. This is spectacular. And this, you are going to have a little bit more customized shelving units in here, which is really nice. And again, I don't think you have to share any space. If you did, your husband can take the guest rooms and use that closet space for himself. And then through here, this is also a good thing to note. When I'm with clients when we're walking through, this is where your internet cable boxes go. So you're not having to have your routers or your Cat10 or any of those things out and about. It's going to be here. Security systems, all of that can be here. I mentioned there's a cool feature that gets you to the laundry room. I love this. You have a door that leads right to the laundry room. So washer and dryer, upper cabinets, you have a utility sink here for any stains or clothes that need to be pre-washed. And let's see if they're soft clothes. They are. So really nice. I love this color cabinet too. And then on this side, you have even more countertop and cabinet space, which is great. You're not going to have to worry about storage or where like your Thanksgiving tablecloths go. They can be fit right in this area here. And then you even have more storage here. So this is perfect if you have china, if you have any of your tablecloth stuff, like your holiday stuff can fit perfectly, but this is great right off of the second car garage for keys, any of those things. Now through here is your 2-car garage, and it is expanded a little bit. So it's not going to be a standard 2-car. They were staging and stuff, so there's a lot of stuff in here, but you have 2 carrier systems for HVAC, a tankless water heater, and then you are pre-looped over there for a water softener right through here. Arizona, Tucson specifically, we have hard water. So it is a nice luxury to have it pre-plumbed. And then after you close, you install that water softening unit. I have a great plumber. I've had many clients get those installed and it's super quick and easy. And it just keeps all of the life of your systems, hard water, your showers a little bit more clean. That's the tankless right there as well. So that's going to give you instant and unlimited hot water. So you don't have to worry about someone taking a long shower and you run out of hot water. That's a really nice touch as well. Now let's make our way finally, kitchen, great room, and of course, make sure you stay for the backyard because there's beautiful views and a super cool saguaro out there. Okay, back in the great room, and again, amazing natural lighting all throughout. And one thing that I think it's not a necessity, but we do still have fireplaces here in Arizona, even though you don't need them. It's nice ambiance, and it does get cold here during, the winter months when it is, the sun isn't out. So whether that is late in the evening or early in the morning, it can get very chilly. So that is a nice bonus to have, but this is a huge great room, perfect to have your massive sectional, your TV, whether it's football Sunday or if you're watching your, reality TV shows like I do with, Desperate Housewives, or not Desperate Housewives, the Real Housewives. This would be the perfect room for it because it's right off of the dining room, kitchen. You can fit a giant table here. So that's something really good to note, that the stagers definitely kind of put a more moderate table. You can fit a bigger table here. The space is here. And as we're kind of going around, you can see the different finishes and fixtures. Again, this is a quick move-in and it's a spec home with pre-selected finishes. So let's say you're looking, you're like, I'm not really a big fan of the cabinets or the countertops. The great thing is they have so many options when you go to the design center. I have looked through all of their catalogs and everything that you can choose and select from, and the sky is the limit. If you're wanting something that is a little bit more modern touch, there is that option for you. So that's why it's really important that when you're looking at these homes, if you're looking to build, the sky's the limit. Again, you just need to make sure that you know what you're getting into, what it costs, and of course, having someone that knows what they're doing besides the sales reps. They're super great. I love working with them, but they also love working with me. I've saved clients thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars with negotiations, and also having someone that has your back and knows what they're doing that represents only you in the process. And the better part is that the builder will pay me. I work for you for free, which is an even bigger bonus. So make sure you're going in with your first line of defense and someone who knows what they're doing. I've had many people when I'm out on the field that they will stop me and they've seen my videos and they're like, oh, we purchased. And I was like, why didn't you call me? And they're like, well, I didn't think either you're available or they had to use someone for relocation. I'm more than happy to help. You just give me a call or text, email, just reach out to me because you want to make sure you have someone who specializes and knows these things from top to bottom. So love this kitchen, but again, you can customize it and make it your own if you're not necessarily wanting a spec home or quick move-in, but this is going to be one of their more luxury gourmet kitchens. You still have the undermount lighting that kind of carries on throughout. Gas range, which gas here in Arizona is very popular. I love it. I know some people might not, be big fans, but at least Arizona is not taking away the gas. You can still have it, or you can switch it to electric if you're building. But you also have your microwave here, which is really nice. And then you have your oven range, or your oven here, which is also very nice. So not having to bend over, break your back to get into your microwave. And then of course, your refrigerator. Now, something good to note in the quick move-ins, the kitchen appliances are included. So that is something that's a nice bonus when you're buying a quick move-in. And I will also say, with the spec homes, I've had many clients buy the spec homes. They're super, super happy because even if the home was built a year or 2 years ago, Fairfield still treats it like a brand new home. I'm going to strongly press that you have inspections with my inspector that I love and really helps and catches things. But Fairfield is really great because their supers are extremely diligent. They will go down a full list of anything that's wrong, correct it, and make sure you are getting into a brand new house with zero issues. I've had times where the range was not clicking on like the super wanted it to, and he replaced it right away, no questions asked. So it's nice to know that even if it's not something you're choosing to build from ground up and it's a home that might have been sitting for 6 months or a year, they're still gonna make sure you're at ease and all of your warranties with these new builds apply. So that's something good to note. I wanna show you before we go outside. This is a pantry. So even though you have, and there's a lot of stuff in here, staging stuff, even though you have a lot of cabinets, you're still going to have a nice walk-in pantry. Look at how much staging stuff it fits. So imagine all of your canned goods, your countertop appliances, there is the space for that as well. But this is just a really easy community. I've met so many of the neighbors out here too, which I think when people are surprised when they move out here, how friendly people are in this area, but they are friendly because they're getting a lot of sunshine and they love the location they live in. Now, let's go check out the backyard. I want to show you the mountains, and there's a really cool big saguaro out there. This is one of my favorite parts, but I love showcasing these huge sliders. So this is a 16-foot slider. It's loud, but a 16-foot slider that goes all the way in. So the 7-8 months of the year when the weather is spectacular, you can keep this open. You can have sliding doors where you're getting that breeze and everything through. So indoor, outdoor living here in Arizona. Now, I love the Fairfield patios because they're super expansive. You're going to have super high ceilings, but specifically with the Manzanita, this one is a full wraparound, which is really nice. So you can have a lot of furniture out here. You can have a grill, you can have a table, chairs, all of those things all through here. I've even had and seen some people do like little cutoffs here, and then their dogs will just kind of hang out here in more of a confined area, which is really nice. But okay, this keeps distracting me. Look at this saguaro. This is like a perfect saguaro and it's super fat. But a cool thing about this is that saguaros are ancient. They are protected here in Arizona. To grow one arm, it takes 70 years. So can you imagine how old this thing is? But I just thought that was super cool. So this is the backyard, and this specific lot is on 0.89 of an acre, but pretty much the rest of the community or lots are around that at an acre or more. My clients just purchased and their house is on 1.31 of an acre. So that's huge. If you're looking for space, this is the place to go. You can easily fit a pool back here. You can do a gas grill, kitchen, anything. The sky's the limit. You have amazing mountain views here. Those are the Catalinas. Directly in front of us are the Rincons. You even have the Tucson Mountains over there. So again, mountains in every direction. Now, we're gonna take a look at where we're located on the map, what's around, why people love living in this area because of all the amenities. And then of course, we'll talk about pricing because that's super important. We'll also take a look at floor plans. So let's look right into it. Okay, before we jump on the map, I wanna show you a really great resource if you're looking to relocate or if you already live in the area and you just need some more info and help. This is my website. You can go to TucsonArizonaLiving.com, or of course, it'll be linked down below in the description box. This is the main page. Right up here at the top right is my phone number. You can either text or call me. And I want to show you one of my favorite areas of the website. This is the interactive map of Tucson. As you see, it's lighting up as I'm scrolling over different areas, and it'll give you so much information about each area. We are in Tanque Verde Valley today. And as you click on it, here's my relocation guide. You can download it, it's free. Another super helpful resource. Just click here, it'll be sent to your email. But more about Tanque Verde. Has everything from all of the restaurants in the area. So even though I'm gonna talk about a lot of those things today, you can go on and really deep dive some of the locations, which is super cool. And then school districts, which again, we'll talk about today. And then when you're ready to contact me, and what I really advise you to do, schedule a one-on-one call with me. You click schedule a meeting, it'll take you to my calendar and you can go over days, any of these times, click something that works best for you. Either you schedule a Zoom call or a phone call, whatever is easiest. I love to get to know you. And also, it just makes it a lot easier if you are relocating. You can tell me 3 of the most important things there are about you and what you're looking for, and I'll be able to help you narrow down the perfect areas that'll work for you and or your family. Okay, so this is my website. It'll be linked down below, TucsonArizonaLiving.com, or again, in the description box. Now, let's jump over to the map. Here we are looking at a bird's eye view of Tucson. Right up here where it says Oro Valley, that is north. Over here where it says Saguaro National Park West, that is west. Down here by the Google sign and Sahuarita, that is south. And then over here near our red dot and then near Mica Mountain and Saguaro National Park, that is going to be east. So we're going to be heading northeast today, and this is the Tanque Verde Valley area. For these maps, I really like using downtown Tucson as a central point. It's not necessarily central Tucson. Central Tucson is going to be more this area, but just for these videos, I use downtown Tucson. So right here where it says Tucson Museum of Art and Children's Museum, that is downtown Tucson. We are just gonna head straight down Broadway, all the way down. And then you're gonna turn onto Houghton Road right here, head north, and then you will get right on to Tanque Verde. I've scrolled in a little too fast. Right off of Soldier Trail. This is about a 40-minute drive to downtown Tucson. Now, I just looked it up right now, and it's the middle of the day. There's probably heavier traffic, and of course, during more of your peak hours like 9 a.m., 5 p.m., heavier traffic, but on less chaotic days, probably 30-35 minutes. But this is why people love living out here, because you're, again, surrounded by all of these mountain ranges, and you're really away from the city. And to be honest, when people are kind of living in these outer areas like I do, you're really not going into downtown unless you're going out to eat or doing something special, because there's so much to do in the areas that you already live in. So it's not really necessary. But 40 minutes to get downtown. Now, here is our location. And it's beautiful out here. You're right across from a golf course. But before we get into that, let's look at school districts. Now, for these videos, I like using niche.com, and if school district is important to you, that is something that you need to do your own research on. Of course, I provide all of these great resources, so definitely look into them, but I can't tell you what's good, what's bad. I'm gonna show you though, and I'm going off of niche.com. So, in this area, it is Tanque Verde Unified School District, and they are an A-rated school district for public school. Number 4 best schools in the Tucson area, which is fantastic. So this will be linked down below. You can look at everything from academics, teachers, diversity, all of those things. But let's get on this map so I can show you. So right here is Soldier Trail. This is our house right here. The elementary school is Tanque Verde Elementary, super cute school. They could walk there if they wanted to, but it's less than a 5-minute drive just looping around. For middle school, you're going to have right across the street, Emily Gray Junior High, 5 minutes away driving time. They can ride their bikes, get on the bus. And then for high school, you have, oh, that's an elementary. High school, you have Tanque Verde High right here, maybe 10 minutes at max. Super cool. The principal there is really amazing too. Her name's Christy. So these are great schools, basically A all across the board schools. So those are public. If you're looking for private or charter, there are some in the area, but you're going to be probably traveling anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes depending on where the school is. But great public school. So again, if you're looking for more information, I'll have this link down below. You can go to niche.com, look into schools. All right, let's get back over here. Now, Fairfield has a lot of communities all throughout town, and their slogan is luxury with a view. So if you like this community, or if you want to explore any of the other communities, don't forget to give me a call. My contact information is always down below. You can text, call, email me, but I am in love with all of their locations. They all have something amazing to offer, so something to look into. Now, I'm going to scroll back in. I had mentioned 49ers Golf Club is right across the street. I like this golf course. My husband isn't the biggest fan, but that's okay. I really like it. I think it's a fun family course. It's not necessarily easy, in my opinion, but it's a lot of fun. So this is a great area, also great neighborhood as well. They do everything from like Friday night grill sessions, or just like a lot of the neighbors gather in this area, which is great. So you are super close to so much hiking, cycling, everything you can think of. Agua Caliente trailhead. You have Tanque Verde Falls, which is spectacular. If you have not gone there and you live here, or if you're traveling here and wanting to see something, Tanque Verde Falls is amazing. So right here, so many hiking trails all throughout here. You're very close to restaurants, which you'll have the 49ers restaurant there. As we are going up Tanque Verde, you have even more restaurants, which one of the newer ones is Barnyard Craft House. This place is great. A local favorite right here. Oh, I think I got the backside, but right here. It is a big barn, but I hear the food is amazing and just a really fun spot to hang out with if you live in the area. So great option. This isn't even 5 minutes away. It's down the street. Now, as we go up Tanque Verde, this is maybe 7 minutes right here, all the way up. You're gonna have your first grocery store. You have a Safeway, you have restaurants, Let's see, you even have an Anytime Fitness. So if you are looking for a workout facility in this area, you're gonna have one 7 minutes away. Subway, UPS store, there's that Anytime Fitness. You even have one of my favorite breakfast places. Where is it? Les Buzz. Their pancakes are spectacular. So lots to do in this area. Across the street right here, you even have like an old time deli, Fortunato's. That place is amazing. You have Bear Canyon Pizza. You have Ace Hardware, bookstore. Anything you can kind of need is right in this area. Even more restaurants in here as well. So it doesn't get better than that. Acre lots, 7 minutes away from a grocery store, all right here. Restaurants, all in this area. Now, Target, hospitals, Costco, those are the important things. Let me show you. Here's our house going off of Tanque Verde Trail, and you're gonna head down Houghton. And you will go to Houghton and Broadway. Right here, you have a movie theater. This is my nephew's favorite movie theater, which I agree with him. It's very nice, clean, it is luxurious. The popcorn is great. Also more restaurants in this area. This is less than 10 minutes away. You have a lot of local restaurants here as well. So that's a great option. Next intersection, right here, 10 minutes away, you have your Target. This, and I think I said this in my last video, this is the nicest Target in town in my opinion. Very clean, lots of stuff there basically, but Target, right across the street, there's an Ulta, Office Max, Petco, Planet Fitness, all right here. You even have like a Buffalo Wild Wings, more restaurants in this area. So let me show you. It looks further. So here we are, right here, 10 minutes away, all right here. I'll zoom back in. So super convenient location, 10 minutes from a Target, less than 5 minutes to a grocery store, and right here, 10 minutes, you have your Northwest Medical Center. So this is going to be the closest hospital, which it is a full hospital right there. So hospitals, grocery stores, Target, all less than 10 minutes away in proximity to this neighborhood, which is even better. Let me show you right here, right where this Quick Trip is, that's pretty much where the hospital is. Movie theaters, everything. Now, Trader Joe's, Costco, let's zoom in. Okay, here's our subdivision. You will just be headed down Tanque Verde and going up the loop here. And then you will turn right here on Kolb Road, and you're gonna pass Chick-fil-A, Prep and Pastry. There is even a Target here, so if you wanna do one-stop shop to Target and Costco, right here, and here is your Costco. So this is the East Side Costco. It's less than 20 minutes. I wanna say it's about 15 minutes or so, but again, Costco, Target, all of those things, all like it's a straight shot right down Tanque Verde, right through here, right here. Really nice. So all of the things you can need, less than 15 minutes away, right here. Now, I'm getting all over the place, I feel. So, Trader Joe's. That is one of my favorite grocery stores. If some of you have not shopped at a Trader Joe's or don't have them in your area, you need to go to a Trader Joe's when you're here. So we're gonna head back down Tangerine, right through here. You're gonna pass Udall, which this is my mom's favorite place to play pickleball on the east side, so it's a huge spot right here. And then you'll just keep going through and you will get to your Trader Joe's. This is the East Side Trader Joe's. So really Tanque Verde is kind of your like freeway hub center. I think I'm across the street. Here is your Trader Joe's. Great snacks, great holiday things, everything. That's one of my main areas where I shop. So that's 15 minutes away. Right through here, as you can see, passing Udall Park, and then you go right here, right there. Really great. You are probably about 40 minutes away from the airport if you need to get to the Tucson airport, but you are less than 7 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes away from a grocery store, a lot of restaurant options, surrounded by so many mountain ranges, less than 10 minutes away from a hospital, Target, movie theater, and then less than 15 minutes away from a Trader Joe's and a Costco. I don't think it gets better than that. I think I almost convinced myself I want to live here. So these are great options. You're also very close. If you just head up this way, you can get to Mount Lemmon, which is right here. So you're even closer to Mount Lemmon. You'll just go straight up the mountain. And if you're wanting to escape the summer heat, it gets like 20 degrees cooler during the summer. And then look at how pretty. And then you do get snow here during the winter time. And they do even have a ski lodge and a lift. So you can snowboard, you can ski. It's very popular. I wouldn't say it's like the best option, but it's doable. Who would have known? Living in Tucson, 40-minute drive up the mountain, you can be snowboarding and skiing. So great option, just driving up to Mount Lemmon. But enough talking, let's look at pricing and the floor plans. Here we are on the Fairfield website. I will have this link down below, and it's definitely good for you to go on the site, play around with it, look at the different floor plans, especially the communities, and I guarantee you, I have probably filmed almost every single one of their floor plans if it's available. And if it's not, if you're not seeing it and you have interest, like let's say you like the acacia, give me a call or text me and say, hey Rachel, I really want to get a good idea of what the acacia floor plan flow is like. I'll go out to wherever there's one available and I'll film you a personal walkthrough tour. So that's why it's great. Just give me a call, text, but they do such amazing work. Fairfield is a local builder here in Tucson. They have been around for over 40 years, and all of my clients who have either bought in their communities, whether it's a custom home, semi-custom, or quick move-in, they love their communities, they love the homes, which is really great. It's a testament to them. As you go on there, right up here, communities, you'll go to Fairfield Homes. That's gonna take you to this main page. One Oak Custom Homes is going to be, let's say if you were to buy a piece of land and you wanted to hire a custom home builder, that's gonna be One Oak Customs. But we're on Fairfield. These are all of their communities, so you can kind of get an idea. And I have filmed at all of the communities, minus this one here, and maybe this one, because they didn't have model homes when I was doing it. So all of the others, I have done the homes there. But we are at Rancho Soldados today, and this beautiful community, let's take a look. There are, if I'm correct, I think it's 31 lots still available here. So here is the lot map, and let's take a look. So right through here, this is a gated community, which it doesn't necessarily need to be gated. It's so pretty and out there that it's just a nice luxury. We are at lot 20, which is this one right here. Anything that is blue is going, let me double check. Anything that is blue is available. So you have about, I think it's 31 lots. You have a huge lot right here. But again, all of these are very, very close or over an acre. Like this one right here, this is 1.31 of an acre. So you can kind of get a good idea of how all of these work. Especially this one's huge. So any of these lots, if you are interested in building from ground up, let me know so I can get the pricing on that premium. But these turquoise ones are quick move-ins or spec homes that are available. This one's available. Lot 44 is in the process of being built. So that's something good to know. Now, floor plans. They have, let's take a look. They have 4 available of this community, but if you have seen my Boulder Canyon 2 community with their newer floor plans like the Reddington and Sabino, it's a new series of floor plans that they offer. If you like those floor plans, they can build them out here at this community too. So you're not just tied in and locked in at Dove Mountain with those floor plans, you can build them out here at this community too. All right, so we have the Acacia, which is the smallest. That is 2746 square feet, starting at $855,000. Then you have the Mesquite, which is 2923, starting at $916. The Sycamore, which is 3244, and that is starting at $986. And then you have the manzanita, which is what we looked at today, which is $3,770, starting at $999,000. So that's starting at. That basically means that that is what the base floor plan is starting at. Then you add on your lot premium. And then if you do any architectural upgrades in the houses, like let's go on the manzanita, which we were in today. Okay, so how the standard floor plan comes is, here we go, is going to be basically where the black like hard line is. Any of these more translucent lines are going to be optional upgrades that you can expand it by a certain amount. So that's where the price starts going up. So let's say you find a lot that you love and it is $50,000, and then you love the manzanita, you're going to add $50,000 onto that $999,000, and then you'll go to Design Center and pick your finishes, and that's where the price goes up a little bit. So sometimes building is a great option if you're very particular on the finishes and how the flow of the floor plan is, because you're spending a lot of money. It's important. If you're not that picky, or you really are just, you like what they do with their quick move-ins, the quick move-ins are a great option for you because it's just a flat price on what you can get. So they have 4 floor plans at this community, but you can also go, let me show you. I'm gonna go to the Dove Mountain, it's the Boulder Canyon community. And this one has a completely different set of floor plans, but you can build them there as well. So you have the Pima, the Madera, the Sabino, this is one of my favorites. You have the Ventana and the Reddington. So you have a completely different set of houses that you could build out there if you really like them and you love the community. It's a good option, but gives you a good idea of where these are starting at, even the Reddington. So great option. Definitely recommend you go on their website, look at the different communities, look at the different floor plans, give me a call or text me, because I am out at Fairfield or pretty much any of the new construction communities every single week. I know what's going on there. They keep me very much informed on what's going on there because they like working with me and they like the people I bring in because they're beautiful communities. So make sure, again, if you have questions, reach out to me because, again, I'm almost a walking encyclopedia of these communities and homes. But this will be linked down below. Fairfield is a great, great option. Look at the quick move-in homes too. They have some good options at all of the communities. So it's definitely something that if you're not wanting to do a custom build from ground up, which can take anywhere from 12 to 15 months, these are homes that are going to be ready by their projected time. Or you can even do the model lease back, which this is at Boulder Canyon. If you were to purchase this home, you're going to be able to get a lease back from Fairfield. So good investment property too. But you'll see a little sneak peek of that at the end of the video, which will take you to the information. Go on here, check it out. They even have RV garages, so they have everything that can fit your needs. Isn't this such a pretty community? I can see why so many people love living out here, and I would even love to live out here. So if you have any questions about Fairfield, new construction, or resale here in Tucson, and especially if you're looking to relocate, don't forget to reach out to me. My contact information is down below. You can text, call, email me. I'd love to get to know you, whether you set up a Zoom call. I can help you find the perfect location of what's gonna fit your needs. Now, if you are looking for a more resort style living, go ahead and click this video right up here. This is gonna take you to the Fairfield community out in Dove Mountain with their new model homes, and one of those model homes features a lease back program. If you have questions, make sure you reach out to me for that. I'll see you in the next video.